What's up, everybody? Mm-hmm. The wind of this thing is failing me. Well, before I set my pipe down, I have been smoking this Kraken, the Kraken from the Furniture City Pipe Club. They hooked me up with it when I was there a couple weeks ago. And the ever faithful Bic grill lighter is, I'm guessing we're running on fumes here. I'm having a hard time getting relit. There we go. Now we're cooking. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? It's Bo here from Country Squire Radio. As the title implies, it's actually interesting. When I was doing the thumbnail thing, it always gets like my forehead, which is really funny, but is what it is. It's a really good tobacco. What's up, Rob? Portland Paul, how's it going? So yeah, as I mentioned, I got another care package from the Country Squire, and we're gonna we're gonna see what's in it. I have no earthly idea, and also it's always very like I'm an audio guy, so whenever I see myself, I'm like, oh man, does my hair really look like that? That's not good. It's got like a little Elvis thing going. Howdy, Andrew. How's it going, brother? Okay, so this is what I got. Isn't that crazy? So it's a tall package, and so it'll be interesting to see what's inside it. It's been kind of fun because about quarterly, John David kind of ends up collecting some things that either people drop off at the shop or otherwise, and sends them over. And sometimes there'll be little gifts from the Squire or little things. It's like a subscription box service that I didn't subscribe to, and there's absolutely no consistency. So sometimes it might be a, a mason jar filled with something allegedly, or it may be a letter, or it could be a pipe, it could be some candy. One time he sent me like it was some soft drinks, but from like out of the country or something like that. I can't remember what it was, but anyway. All right, so this is the first thing. I think there's two things in here. We're gonna find out. All right, let's see. Hopefully this weather holds up. I'm sitting outside on the back patio. The last video I kind of took y'all around our back patio here, and it's beautiful. Everything's bouncing back. I think I geeked out a little bit on just how happy I was that like everything was it's green and like there's roses, and I'm happy even though they're the wrong color roses. All right, so we've got a beautiful pipe stand here. Absolutely gorgeous. Meant for a very different pipe than the one that I'm currently smoking. But, man, beautiful. Let's see. And in this package, there's a note from John David. If you've ever ordered from the Country Squire, you get, you know the notes from John David. Let's see. Josh sent this to us. He sent us each one. Okay, all right, good deal. So, so listener Josh stopped by the shop and left this for us. And so I'm sure we'll talk about this on a future episode just based on his note here. But very cool. Look at that. Let's see, I'm kind of wishing that I knew Josh's last name, so we'll definitely have to talk about that on the show so I can get a little bit more information from him. Although that being said, in this package there also is this. So let's see what this is. It's two pieces of cardboard clipped together with something in between it. Oh, well, here we go. Josh Sanders. Okay, see. All right, so I think John David is I tell him that I always do this. Like whenever I get a package in from the Squire, I'll go live and do the thing. And it's I have no idea what's going to be in the package. It is kind of an unboxing, except I'm not so bold as to just like point the camera to the box to show whatever's going to be in there. And so he took the liberty. He's got the packaging information that this came in from Josh. That includes his his mailing address too to send him a note. So yeah, Joshua Sanders actually sent this in to us. So gorgeous. Thank you so much, Josh. Absolutely awesome. And yeah, so we've got your return address that he wanted me to have to be able to send you a note, but I think he put it in between the cardboard because he was worried that it might show up on the camera. All right, and so let's see, what's this right here? Oh, and so all right, this is the gift that keeps on giving. So it's actually a note from Josh. Hello, Bo. I really appreciate what you and John David do for the pipe community on Country Squire Radio. I started making pipes almost 2 years ago as a part-time small business on Etsy at a very, very cool name. Hang on. Frassati Pipes, I want to say. Frassati Pipes. Y'all help me out with that if I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that. Around the time I heard about y'all's podcast, and I have listened to it ever since. The pipe is one of the items I make. The pipe rest is one of the items I make, and I wanted to give you and John David one in thanks for all of the hard work y'all do to produce such an amazing podcast. It is by far my favorite. Thanks again, and God bless. That is from Josh. Well, Josh, man, again, brother, thank you so much. And I'm sorry that I am absolutely, I'm sure, butchering the name. Frassati Pipes, I believe that's right. And if I'm wrong, then I apologize. One of the things that is a challenge, and we'll make sure to get it right when we talk about it on the podcast. One of the things that's always a challenge for me is that as a dyslexic, and doing anything live, and even just recorded in general, I had to just make my peace with the fact I'm just going to end up butchering everything. And it just has to be part of my character, part of my voice that's on the show, is you just have to know this is something about me, because otherwise I come across as way more offensive than I want to. So, but man, awesome. Absolutely awesome. I listened to an interview earlier today on a different podcast. They were interviewing a guy that was dyslexic, and he was kind of talking about his challenges there. All right, CS Radio, and a little box. It's a box within a box, as we used to say Christmas morning after we would rip off the wrapping paper. It's a box. Oh, okay. Now, yes. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, we had this brother on the show a few weeks ago. And so we've talked about this. I forget the name of the product though. This is the one rough spot about it being absolutely live. Okay, hang on. There we go. All right, so what it is it's kind of like a cup holder that you can kind of put your pipe tobacco in and travel with. Man, we got 3 of them here. Man, I'll tell you what. He's got the Country Squire Radio logo right there on the base. Let's see. Oh, hey. All right. Look, I'm sorry, y'all. I've been so stressed out about not wanting to mispronounce people's names. I haven't been checking the chat, so I apologize for that. What is up, everybody? Yes, Richard, Picking and Piping, Rob, Andrew. Let's see, Richard. Yeah, I said Richard, Andrew, and Cascadian Piper. What's going on? Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks so much for jumping on here real quick. Yeah, the live things are always very last minute. But yeah, these are awesome, and I am blanking on the name of these, and I feel bad about that. But we will talk about this once again on the show. These are cool, and goodness gracious, look at that. I tell you what, the pipe mic does lend itself to just looking good on almost anything, doesn't it? Oh, these are great. This is so cool. All right, y'all. That's it. So yeah, some beautiful items. Let me cover up packaging information. There we go. Let's kind of show here. Some beautiful gifts. Y'all are incredible. Thank y'all for joining me here for a few minutes to pop on for a little unboxing. It's interesting. It's pocket jar. Thank you, Rob. Yes, the pocket jar. See, I wasn't even gonna try because I was like, it's not cup holder. It goes in your cup holder. So it's, but yes, of course, the pocket jar. Absolutely. Thank you. And I got three of them, which is great because often when I travel, uh, I tend to not like I've utilized I can't remember if I've ever talked about this. I'm sure I've mentioned this on a tracking and packing before, but I've got an old uh, what do you call those things? The mints, like the mints that are like extremely in your face. The white ones, you know what I'm talking about, the little powdery ones. Altoids. I've got an old Altoids can that I use for my pipe tobacco, and it's like it was stupid to do that back in the day because obviously those Altoids have such a flavor that goes along with them. And JT yelled at me because I called the a gimmick. That's funny. Um, Man, yeah. But anyway, so I use that, but over time, it started to impart more of the various tobaccos that have been in it, and so, but now it's just this like nasty. It's not the best way to travel with pipe tobacco, but a lot of times I'll bring my pipe tobacco when I'm fishing. I'll put it in that and then stuff it in my vest pocket. But the nice thing about this is I can actually bring a couple of different varieties, and I can actually dedicate some of these because there's some pipe tobaccos that if I'm traveling, they're coming with me no matter what. And then there's some that you want to get a little, bring something maybe a little special along. So, awesome. So thank y'all so much for calling me out on that. But yeah, the pipe jar, so cool, absolutely awesome. And unfortunately, with Josh's stand, I'm smoking this dwarf from our friends at Missouri Meerschaum, and of course the dwarf is flat, and so it doesn't quite go in the stand. Had I known, I would have made sure I had a better pipe for it. Mm. Well, y'all, as I've been sitting out here, the weather has started to turn on me, and the clouds have started rolling in. Whether or not that means we're about to get rain or not, I have no idea. That is just the nature of living in Houston. Mm. Oh yeah, the cobbit pipes are absolutely awesome. The dwarf in particular, I really really love. Um, it's a tasting bowl. Like for me, this is like perfect. If I don't have a whole ton of time to stick, to kick back and enjoy a pipe, but I just want a little something, something. This is really great. Like right now, I knew I wanted to get this box open. It was kind of like sitting on my desk. And I'm like, I really want to get this thing cracked open. And at the same time, with my cousin coming over in a few minutes here and bringing the kids and everything, I knew I had to kind of jump back into cooking and wasn't going to be able to enjoy my pipe for very long. But it's just like the perfect little bowl, little tiny bowl for getting a nice little bowl of pipe tobacco in there, just enough to really enjoy it. So, yeah, like I said, my cousin's on her way. She's bringing her kids. We are quite sad, really, because they are about to move out of Houston in the next couple of weeks here, and they'll actually be gone this week. They'll be going to out of the country pretty much for a month, and then come back to move the rest of their stuff. And I'm going to miss them a lot. Just a very, very dear family that has been here with us, and was kind of it was a nice transition to move, from Mississippi where we have so much family to Houston where we didn't really have any family, and then right after we moved here, they moved here, and they were here for some time, but now they're going to be leaving us, and so we'll be the only members of our family in the city. But that's perfectly fine with us. We're okay with that. It's just we're going to miss them. And so yeah, we're throwing them a little bit of a going away party. The goal was to get all the kids swimming, and I've been roasting up some carnitas all day long, kind of slow roasting some carnitas, and I was gonna fire up the grill here and get the tortillas going, and then also our tortillas going. Tortilla, I can never say it right, but anyway, gonna get those going, and then also yeah, just like cook up some onions and everything else. I don't know if I've mentioned this before. I've got a flat top grill. You know what I mean? Not the like a Blackstone, but it's not a Blackstone. I think it's called like a Chef Grill or something like that. I can't remember. But anyway, great little thing. It's perfect for making up a ton of tacos. So really excited for it. Anyway, I'm about to make some decisions here based on these clouds rolling in. Yeah, got the big burst of winds that's shaking the trees. The dog's starting to sniff the air. I'm out, guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks so much for hopping on with me real quick.